Oh man, I don't know how that keeps getting moved around. I don't move it. Or maybe I knocked it. I don't know. Peace to the half space. Finally figured out what was going on with Periscope. So it's Periscope. I got to take a look and see what that feed looks like. So I had been told about Periscope before, and then I decided to do YouTube instead of going through Periscope because I'm not a real big Twitter person. So now Periscope is switched, so I want to see on what level it's actually getting through Periscope. But Haps is the vehicle that sends me everywhere, so that's why I say peace to the Hap space. Y'all make life easier. I ain't got to share this shit in 5 different directions. Once we get the audio component set up in the studio, we'll be able to send it out to about 10 different outlets on the audio side. They can catch what the video side is catching in its entirety. But it's all good. I wanted to start the video a little bit sooner because I was actually getting gas, and some of the things that I was seeing out there, I really wanted to start it just to kind of talk about what I was seeing out there. I know we have a no mask mandate now, and I respect that. And I respect anybody who's not wearing their mask when they're out and about in amongst people. And I want everybody to respect me when I'm wearing my mask amongst people. I'm not scared of shit, but I'm just being safe. I'm being cautious. You know, like right now I'm on the way to go get my grandson, and I need to always feel like I'm doing everything. So I still wear my gloves. I don't think I'll ever stop wearing gloves at the gas pump again. And that was one of the things I was going to talk about. You know, there's some things, you just can't get around, and I never paid attention to it really. And I've always kind of wiped my hands off when I got in the car from getting gas, but I don't think I did it as consciously until this thing happened. And once this thing happened, then I started seeing all the craziness. And what sticks in my mind, what really sticks in my mind is that big heifer. And it didn't bother me that she was big, I mean, being big is being big. But she became a big heifer when she put her whole mitt in the crack of her ass and then went back to the gas pump with it. With a muddy mitt. With a muddy mitt. With a duck buttered mitt. There ain't no way you gonna tell me she gonna take her hand out the crack of her ass and put it on that gas pump and not leave some heifer residue. And she left some heifer residue. So it is what it is. I'll never use another gas pump without gloves. Ever. You couldn't convince me to do that now. If I have a glove on, if I have one glove on, I just came from getting some gas. Actually, the glove usually goes down and I recycle out. But yeah, man, when I saw that, when I saw her take her whole hand and put it in the crack of her ass and go back to the gas pump with it, I was good. I was straight. I didn't need no more of that smoke. What's up, Shell? Good afternoon, fam. Also, it's called the Palisades on the Hyundai side. It's the Telluride on the Kia side, and it's the Palisade on the Hyundai side. Sweet ass truck. It looks just like the Cadillac truck. They can say what they want to. Kia can say what the fuck they want to. And Hyundai is the parent company. So yeah, they made that motherfucker look just like the Cadillac truck. I wonder how much of those are at the auction now. But anyway, you got to stay hydrated out here. You got to stay hydrated out here. Right now in Michigan, we about 85. It's got to be 85, 90. Getting close. It's hot. It's hot. It's going to be the hottest day, I think, of the year. So you got to stay hydrated out here. Stay hydrated on all levels. On all levels. You always know there's some deeper meaning to when I go. There's a reason. I'm not no nutritionist, and I'm not a professional on water. Well, bathing and shit, I'm pretty good. But as far as water itself, I know water. We need water in our bodies, or we become dehydrated. So we need to hydrate. But there's another reason why you really need water in your body, and I'll end up concluding with that. If I don't get a good stoppage here, I'll conclude with it when I get to the end of my journey here. But yes, we got to stay hydrated. I mean, it's going to be like 85, 90 all weekend long. And when I think of things, I think about how we move out here. And I know a lot of people don't move the way they're supposed to move because they're not hydrated. And sometimes that water's been taken away from these people. You know, that water, that chemical has been taken away. So their thoughts are dry, their actions are dry, their movements, everything is dry. Everything that they try to put out there, it comes back and there's nothing, of value with it, nothing fruitful at the end. So I always want to make sure that I stay hydrated. Today I forewent my coffee. I may get one later and may even get an iced coffee. They've been trying to talk me into the iced coffee at Starbucks for the last 3-4 days, but it's hot enough. I might get an iced coffee. I mean, I'm gonna need a little something. So, if it don't cool down early, I probably will get an iced coffee. I want to see what it's like. They say they can make my exact same coffee, but just ice. So I want to see what it tastes like. I'm just a hot coffee person. But peace to anybody that's gonna check this out, and hopefully you are all staying hydrated. Shell, you need to be hydrated. You definitely know you need to be hydrated. And as hot as it gets down there down south, I mean, y'all be looking right at the devil. Y'all be looking, Lucifer be sitting there looking right at y'all, drinking a triple hot coffee down there down south. So you need to stay iced out. Ice everything down there. Iced coffee is the bomb. Who said that? That said that you drink about a half gallon a day. Okay, we need to get that up. We need to get that up to about 3/4 to a gallon by midsummer. And see, if you're already dropping, it's gonna really speed up that metabolism. It's gonna really speed up that metabolism. Since you already been in it, you kind of went on a crash diet. You didn't have to, you weren't trying to diet, but you went on a crash diet basically. You good now. But yeah, keep that water intake up and just see how it continues. Size is just gonna keep on dropping off. Iced coffee. So try it. Okay, I'll try it. I'll try it. I will. I'm not scared. It's been cold, so I just been, and I'm a hot coffee person. I've had iced coffee before, but it wasn't like the way I get my coffee specifically. It was just like, might have been like some Speedway type shit. Well, I used to get them Starbucks, them little coffees, and I throw them in my coffee, ain't the same. I want them to make my shit specifically how they make it, but just put it on the ice end. That sounds good, actually. Because if they make my coffee right, they make it, and it tastes just like a hot chocolate with a little punch to it. That's all my coffee is, I don't even know what the coffee they use. It was dark roasted or Columbia roasted. It's all the same coffee they use in my shit at the same time, and then whatever the other ingredients I get in there. But yeah, we got to stay hydrated. And that keeps us moving, keeps us thinking the right way, keeps us doing things the right way. when we are hydrated. Because if you're not, your body will seize up on you. Your body basically will say, fuck you, if you don't put enough water into it. Right before you pass out, your body just basically says, fuck you. And I know no people really believe that, but that's what your body's saying. When it shuts down, it's done saying, fuck you. Shell, I appreciate you. Appreciate you. And I don't know when she listens, if she listens to the lives, if she listens to the playbacks, but I'm just gonna call her AT because I didn't really get permission to put her name out there, but she did some real shit a couple of days ago. I mean, I've been getting all these contributions on Haps, which is a great thing, and as that continues to build, and the subscribers continue to build, and the listeners continue to build, that's going to be a nice thing. That's going to be a beautiful thing. But I appreciate the daily support. That's really what I need, and I didn't know she was even a supporter, let alone a daily supporter. But then she became a ridiculous contributor. She didn't want it to run through the space. She said, do you have another means of me being able to get some revenue to you? And okay, here you go. Real shit. Real shit. A peace to my sister AT. She said she's learned a lot from what I say. And I know it probably doesn't come from the profanity. It probably doesn't come from when I have to call a motherfucker a bitch or something. It probably comes from some of the content that I potentially try to teach people. She's learning from it. And that's a beautiful thing. Somebody taught me, I'm going to teach somebody else. That's the way we keep this bitch moving. Hershey chocolate, whipped cream, and iced coffee. One, I can't do the chocolate. It's too much sugar. I can do a little bit of chocolate in my coffee, but not a lot. The whipped cream, you really trying to have me on the toilet. So I'm a no whipper. Okay? I'm a no whipper. And I think they got some non-dairy whip, but I don't even try that because I don't want them to make the wrong mistake, have non-dairy in this one, a real dairy in this one, put that shit in there the wrong way, and then I'll be on the toilet. I can't be doing that. I ain't got time for all that. And my biggest fear has always been to get sick when I'm with my grandkids and be out somewhere. Because public toilet ain't a place to be. I told y'all last that when I went in that bathroom and it was everywhere, man. And I really felt bad for the clerks. I felt bad for the clerks. I felt worse for the person who had been on that toilet because they was big. It was a big individual. I knew you could see the remnants of what happened, and what was left over. You could tell they wasn't able to really take care of themselves, And although I've been big in my life, I've been really big. Well, I'm big now. Shit, it ain't like I'm skinny. I've been bigger. When I was bigger, I never got to the point where I couldn't take care of myself. But God damn it, I made sure I was good before I got up out the bathroom. Might have took a while, but I was straight. And I understand sometimes when I catch something from a person and I look at them like, oh, they might not be able to take care of themselves because it's based on their size and maybe they're, really, truthfully, their coordination level. Your coordination is different when you get to be morbidly obese. I mean, when you get to be a certain size, your coordination is not the same. And a lot of people don't know that life. And I knew that life, I had to switch a lot of shit around. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I just haven't set up the whole, because we're in the midst of putting the Patreon page together, and I ain't trying to throw Patreon on top of Haps right now, but that was really going to be one way to do it. But then there's Cash App and all that other stuff. It all can go into one situation. I just haven't been on that plane. I don't want to be one of these people that's out here talking about I want money, because it's not about that. The content is free. What I give you is free. What you donate, I want that to really be going towards the cause. And as I told people, hey, if you donate now, what you doing? I was literally going to the Cash App because I needed to buy some more memory. I needed to buy some more memory. And when I opened up the Cash App, I'll be goddamn. She done did something. And AT, that was real shit. She told me she was gonna do it. She just didn't tell me what she was gonna do. And I just, I was humbled by that shit. I was humbled by that. So, I keep it 100 with y'all all day long. Always gonna keep it a buck with you. And there's a lot of people that's mic'd up out here, that's got the camera in front of them and shit like that, and they talk about keeping it 100, but they ain't keeping it 100. I get it. But it sounds good, and it looks good. But, what else do I have to hide? I mean, I do this, like I said, the content is for free. When there's donations received, we put that towards the craft. And I was buying more memory. What she did was she helped me buy more memory. I bought a lot more memory. I'm going to be looking for a stationary camera once the studio is all set up. I got all the cords and everything, the microphones, everything, but I need to get off the laptop camera. I need to get me a stationary camera, a real professional digital camera. I don't know what to buy, don't know what to look for. I'm going to go through all them YouTube videos, figure something out, and I'll put in best cameras for podcasting. That's the one I want. The shit I got in the car is what I'm going to use. But where I'm at now, I don't really be asking for money because I really don't need money like that. I mean, I always need money, but I don't need money like that because I know some of these people just get on and be like, hit the likes, press the likes, hit that subscribe button and you can donate to my, no, goddamn. You want to say something first? You want to say something to make me donate to your campaign? Give me something to donate to. Because you sound like Joe Biden and Kamala with their campaign. They still asking for money. They in office and they still need money. What y'all need money for? Don't worry about Kamala's campaign, because that's probably not going to be fruitful. Don't put a lot of money behind her campaign. She ran through her funds last time. Kamala needs somebody else handling the pocketbook. Yeah, I don't trust Kamala with the money. I wonder if Doug trusts Kamala with the money. Doug might do the books. Kamala ran out of money with her presidential campaign. Yeah, that wasn't a good look. Yeah, we didn't need her to be the black woman VP at that point. We don't need you being bad with the pocketbook and being black. You can be Asian with that. You can be Indian with that. Okay? If you ain't good with the bread, Kamala, yeah, you ain't got to be black. That's you good. You Indian, you Asian. We don't want them saying, oh, yeah, she was a black woman running for president, but she couldn't manage her books. Nah, fuck that. Let them have all that. Let the Asians have that. Let the Indians have that. Yeah. But yeah, we'll talk about it, Shell. I done thrown the Cash App up here a couple times. Couple people, they send me coffee money. He told me he was going to send me coffee money. Lady, send me coffee money. I appreciate that. They know Starbucks costs. They know Starbucks costs. And I appreciate that. But yes, we got to stay hydrated. We got to stay right with our bodies. And our bodies got to stay right with us. I know a lot of people that picked up some Rona weight. They picked up some Rona weight. So now, you're working to get that Rona weight off. I think the first thing you can do is stop drinking the shit that you drank that was all sugary, all fucked up, and then just start drinking a whole lot more water. You can lose weight just like that. They say you can lose 20 pounds if you drink pop every day and multiple sodas, whatever. Did I say soda? God damn, what's wrong with me? Multiple pops. You drink multiple pops a day. If you stop and you drink water for 30 days, replace that amount with water, and then drink your normal amount of water you're supposed to drink, you can lose 20 pounds. Really? You was a buckhead? I'm a buckhead. I know. I'm a buckhead. I mean, I can stop drinking it if I really wanted to. If they did something to piss me off, I'd stop drinking it. Yes, I do, Shell, and I appreciate you noticing that and understanding that. A lot of people think, you just get up here, or if you got videos on YouTube, they're paying you. YouTube ain't paying you shit. Let me just be upfront with you. You got to be large and in charge to get YouTube monetization. Then they want to demonetize you every time you got this and every time you got that. And family hit me today and said, I need to really start putting in, I do not own the rights to this music. And I do not own the rights to this music. And they know I don't own the rights to this music. And I don't know why they keep giving me them copyright infringements. But what I really need to tell them is like, look, if I'm an ASCAP music license holder, why am I being dinged for this? It says I should be able to play the music like DJs and shit like that anytime. So I should be able to play stuff that's underneath that ASCAP window, but umbrella. I say window. And but she said you can get all around that by just doing, I don't own the rights to this music. So I'm gonna start putting that in there. I'll get it and copy and paste it and make sure I do it so I don't forget. But it just don't be meaning that much to me. But I know YouTube will take money away from you if they feel like you copyright infringing on somebody. But I don't be copyright infringing on nobody. I ain't be got no weapon. So yeah, I'm just cruising through town right now. I could have went a faster way. Could have went the highway. But I got to go get my grandson. He got to get his fro shaped up. So I'm going to go get him. Have a man-to-man with him for a minute. He is a little man. He's going to be in kindergarten, and he's excited. I'm happy that he's excited about school. Hell, I'm happy that he likes drinking water. He loves drinking water. I don't want him getting hooked on no damn pop. And I haven't seen him. I know he's had it. It ain't like I know he's had it, but it's just water. It's straight water. Yeah, I get him stuff like that. We don't pop. We don't do no pop. Can't do that. No. Yeah. I get it. I totally get it. That's a thing where when I first had surgery, I couldn't eat grits. Hated grits. Couldn't stomach them. Couldn't keep them down, nothing. And that is one of my favorite foods. If they say you can't eat nothing else, what would you eat? Grits would probably be like one of the top two things. Crazy thing is now, I don't eat cereal because most cereals have so much sugar in them. I can't have all the sugar intake. So I had to stop eating cereal. I loved eating cereal. Whatever kind it was. I mean, I didn't buy shit that I didn't like, but I was a Captain Crunch berry freak, peanut butter crunch. I didn't really like the regular Captain Crunch because it was plain. Frosted Flakes or Frosting Flakes. Ate Cheerios, had to put a little sugar on them. So when I couldn't put the sugar on them no more, I did start eating Honey Nut Cheerios. I can eat those, and they don't jack with me too much. But I still had that thing where I want to sprinkle a little bit of sugar on them, and then, so that kills all that. Oh, man, and I used to love the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, too much sugar now. And what's the one that's got half? It's got half sugar coating and it's half plain. I love that shit. But that sugar coating on the one side, whoo, jack you up. Jack you up. Whew. I mean, I'm not out here gazing and gawking at it, so it's not that bad to me. I look at it the way I look at it, and man, might be wrong still. But woman is going into Big George's, and she absolutely has no ass. And like I said, I wasn't gazing. I just happened to notice her get out of the car. When she got out of the car, I was like, she literally had no ass. It's one thing that you notice. As a man, you'll notice a big ass and a woman with no ass. You'll notice that off rip. Off rip. You'll just notice that shit. I don't know why that's so noticeable to us, but it is. Either a big ass or like a really small ass. And I'm no fan of either. I'm no fan of like a really big ass. And then obviously I'm no fan of no ass. I mean, you can't really be a fan of no ass because if there's no ass, then there's nothing to be a fan to. Wow. You kind of got like some almost like some bariatric type symptoms and stuff. Things you can't do, things that upset your system. You know. I mean, obviously, having bariatric surgery, you automatically develop an IBS. But, I got to the point where I could start to eat like more spicy stuff. They told me at first, don't eat spicy stuff. If you're a spicy person, don't eat spicy stuff. Damn, they got that Chipotle up in like a month where the old Burger King was. Wow. But yeah, I can eat spicy stuff now. I'm good with spicy stuff. I never really tried it first off. I think I was terrified of everything because I just didn't want them blowouts, man. I didn't want them blowouts. But I've gotten lazy and I've done some dumb shit over the last several years, and I've had some run-ins. But yeah, man, you got to stay hydrated, and the reason you stay hydrated it keeps out toxic substances. Toxic. That word is so overly used now. It's ridiculously overused. Toxic. But water helps flush toxic situations out of your body. I mean, you literally can get rid of toxicity by adding water. You can flush it out. And a lot of people don't realize how useful water is, how pliable water is, how convertible water is. I mean, we need water basically for everything. And then there's just people that out here just don't drink water. They may drink pop. They may drink beer. They may drink liquor. They may drink all kinds of shit, but they don't drink water. And you need to drink water. You got to drink water. I've been getting into alkaline. I was actually talking to a cousin of mine last night about alkaline. I've been getting into alkaline stuff lately. I mean, I know I'm going to have my fucked upness with my diet. I mean, I'm a food addict. That's why I had to get bariatric surgery. I know I'm going to have all that. But the big thing for me is if I do other things to counter some of the things that I do to my body that I shouldn't do, then I should be okay. Because I don't do really detrimental shit. But, potato chips, that's an Achilles heel. I guess potatoes is the Achilles heel. Potato chips is an Achilles heel. And from time to time, I'll get cravings for chocolate. But I eat like York peppermint patties. You know, I resorted to those years ago. So York peppermint patties, Reese's peanut butter cups are probably my favorite. But I eat all the other stuff around it, so I don't go to those. Because once I get the chocolate fix, and I won't just, because I can eat those things all day. But the definition of hydration, the act or process of combining or treating with water. So we're treating our bodies, we're treating our spirits, we're treating our souls with water. When we bathe, you know how calming a bath is, a shower is, that's water. The introduction of additional fluids into the body. So we know we got water that's already in our body. So when we put extra water into our body, says sometimes, and it's not really a sometimes, I think they just cover this for the medical part of it. It says sometimes helps reduce the concentration of toxic substances in the tissues. It indeed does that. Flushing your body out with water. That's why they tell you to like drink broth and things like that along with water before you have any type of procedures, because they want to get all the toxic shit out of your body before they go in there and get to cutting. So they want to have you flush out as much. That's why you got to get rid of everything before you go get a colonoscopy. Same thing. They don't tell you can go drink that Go Lightly and drink some coffee with it. You know, you can't pour that shit into milkshakes. You know, Go Lightly, you know, it's got to go by itself. And it gets rid of all the toxicity in your body. Drinking enough water each day is crucial for many reasons: to regulate body temperature, keep joints lubricated, prevent infections, deliver nutrients to cells. So whatever you got in your body that's good, water pushes it to the cells. It's ridiculous. A hot shower ain't nothing but God. And keeps organs functioning properly. Being hydrated. I'm sorry, being well hydrated. God damn, that was some dyslexia for your ass. I looked right at it. Being well hydrated also improves sleep, quality, cognition, and mood. If you drink water, you put you in a good mood. Who knew? You know, some people drink whiskey sours and they get in a good mood. Personally, I'm not a big drinker anymore. I'm a happy drinker though. When I drink, I don't get mean. I know a lot of people that drink and they get mean. I don't get mean when I drink. I get happy. I start cracking jokes. I generally start snapping on people if they fuck with me. But, you know, it is what it is. So, yeah, man. Got to get the car grandkid proof. You know, got to change the forecast in here for him. I got to go up to the door. So I gotta be appropriate. I gotta be appropriate. I mean, I think they know, but I don't think they really know. Because I be outside now, they don't smell me. I think when I stepped inside, you might have been able to smell, but I get pretty good, you know. But ain't nobody gonna say nothing, because it's better to me coming up there smelling like this. Well, I smell good now, but smelling like cannabis and smelling like some liquor, because that's nasty. An old drunk smell is horrible. So yeah, he got his stuff tight back there. I have to move the seat up for him. So yeah, I'm gonna go grab him, and shit, I might get on video with his ass in the car. I saw a brother do that with his grandson. He did it first because he had to keep his grandson in check. He said his grandson had basically, he clowned him and shit. He didn't do his homework over the weekend, and then by the time the week came up, he had did all the fun shit with the grandson and did all kinds of shit. Man, you ain't gonna be able to reach that damn shirt. This dude's shirt's on his hood, and he tried to reach outside the car to grab it, and he couldn't grab it. So now he's got to stop his car because he left a skating park over here. He left the park with his shirt off, probably trying to be cool and shit, but his shirt was on his hood. He had to get out so he could get it. Okay. I remember when there was a law, a black man couldn't walk around here without his shirt on. It was a law. That might have been a national law that black men couldn't walk around without a shirt on. And everybody been in some situations with black men and lower region clothing too. They don't like all that. They don't like. That's an inferiority complex, but it is what it is. That was inferiority. Don't blame us. You built like you built. That's why you came over and got us. I think I still got to wear a mask to the door though. Let me get my mask ready. So yeah, stay hydrated. Keep your thoughts open. For my black brothers and sisters, you gotta keep the water going through you. We have those degenerative diseases, you know, through generations. We inherited all this diabetes and high blood pressure and all kinds of shit. Man, let's do the right thing. Women need water for the. You ain't gonna start with no pH balance on this video. And yes, they do. They do need water. And the way people going off out here nowadays, a lot of pH balances is off out here. So they really need to get the because you got get that chocha right. Get that chocha right. Telling you. Okay? Get that chocha right. You know. I don't know if women still do the whole douche thing or whatever. I don't know how they clean that thing all up in there, but do whatever you gotta do. Flush it through. Keep your pH balance levels right. Ain't nobody trying to be a part of that if it ain't right. Oh, yeah, I better click it. They say they giving out tickets for no seatbelts. They kill me with that shit. They back to the seatbelt thing. The stopping the high drivers didn't work. Then they started the distracted drivers didn't work. Now they back to clicking her ticket. Okay. Just say you bitches want some more money. Click at her ticket. Click at her ticket. I'm like, these bitch ass motherfuckers. They could be out solving some crimes maybe, but no. They want to ticket people without seatbelts on. How you gonna ticket me without a seatbelt on, but you let a motherfucker drive a motorcycle without a helmet on? Ain't this a bitch? He can ride a motorcycle without a helmet on, but I gotta have a seatbelt on and something that surrounds me with. This is about 6,000 pounds. Most cars about 4,000 pounds, and I'm protected in metal. But I gotta have a seatbelt on. But you don't make a motherfucker wear a helmet on a motorcycle. Make it make sense. Yes, it is sundress season. That's why you got to keep them tight. Because sundress, when the air gets to blowing through that sundress, it's like a breeze blowing through the shades in your big picture window. Well, picture windows don't open. Bay window. I'm fucking up a lot. I've been saying I'm close with the words, but I'm not like right there. Yeah, you gotta. And when that breeze blow through there ain't nobody trying. No. You don't want to be like downhill from the landfill. No. Keep the pH balance right. Yep. So yeah, man, it actually kept a good signal. It showed me, and now I'm going through a tree-lined area, and it's pretty good signal. But I'll get back on here later. Whoever jumped in here, I appreciate you. I didn't really see the other commentary. This is me and you having a talk, Shell. Yeah, we can do that anytime. But I appreciate you. I appreciate your support, and we're gonna move onward and upward. We got a lot of work to do out here. So I'm gonna go pick up the Grand, get his fro right, and I'll get back on here afterwards. Maybe I have my iced coffee by then. Stay hydrated. Stay right. One love.